Now it's time for a cup of coffee. It's almost afternoon. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. I'm gonna sit down with y'all. Tell you what I've been doing this morning. And we are gonna put in a little recipe. I'm hungry and I went down memory lane and I had forgot why my daddy's French fries was so delicious. So I'm gonna share that with y'all. But right now I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. And then we'll do a little short recipe. I hope your day's going good. I know Miss Lippy's day is going good. It's rainy. It is warm, but it's fixing to get cold. So I've been trying to get some things done. It's time to hibernate. 29 degrees in Louisiana. Y'all, they got to get that mess out of here. I don't know how much further south I need to go, you know? All right, let me get my coffee. That's a good cup of coffee. Okay, let me tell y'all what happened. See this box here? Some of you have seen it in the past. I really need a new box. This one has done got loppy jaw. But this box here houses my family's recipes. I call it my mama's box of treasures. Many are hers and my dad's. Well, I was coming through the pantry from the laundry room. I had been working in the office. I think what I'm doing is procrastinating because, y'all, when I say the office, after getting moved and unpacked and going through the files, pulling last year's out, you know, getting ready for that long walk to the tax person. Yeah, I've been putting it off, which I've been busy, you know. But anyhow, I was headed back that way, and the lid was kind of like this, you know, not flat. I said, well, what's wrong with my mom's box? Well, I lifted it up, set it on the table, and what it was is I just didn't have this down because this is one of her old recipe books. And I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen these old tattered recipes in these old books. And it's written, some are in French, a lot of them are in English, broken English. So it was sitting to where the lid wouldn't shut. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just too thick because I've pulled a bunch of loose ones out as I've been putting recipes together for my for my cookbook that I am doing, okay? Y'all just don't get on to me. Lippy's a little slow. So it was, you know, papers like this, you know, just scratch notes. Well, I was trying to smash them down, and I was like, you know, I need to just talk to my friends because I want to show y'all what Nanny Joyce, my mother-in-law, has worked on a couple of years. She did this, I think, 2 years ago. She has taken every recipe, y'all. And if she didn't know a word, I would tell her because I don't want to keep touching these tattered recipes. The more you fool with them and the oils that's on your hands, or if you have anything on your hands, it's going to get onto that recipe. So my mother-in-law wrote every recipe. There's another stack in here too that she has worked on right here. We laugh at this one because there's some words in French we have yet to decipher. So it's clipped. But I got to get in here and organize this. So this has made it easier for me to go through the recipes that I actually cook for my family, my generation family. And then, of course, there'll be a lot of them added. Now, there is some that I will not add because I have tried to make these recipes. And obviously, there's something missing. And I can't figure out what it is. So I won't be sharing them. I don't know, we may put a blooper in the cookbook. Hey, here's like 3 recipes. Y'all figure out how to perfect it. So I sat here and what did I do? I went down memory lane. It's not that I don't want to go to that office, but sometimes you just got to stop and pause and remember who gave me the knowledge and the opportunity to share with y'all. You always got to remember your roots. You always got to remember to stay grounded. I think a lot of times, this is fast-paced world, you lose your sense of place, grounded, where you came from, who was an influencer in a positive way. Well, food was mine. And so, it's getting lunchtime. I know my mother-in-law loves potatoes. I do too, don't get me wrong, but I'm a rice kind of gal, okay? But my mother-in-law loves potatoes. And I was like, well, I'll just make some French fries for us. Well, it dawned on me. I'm going to make French fries with y'all. And you're thinking, well, everybody can make French fries. I don't know. Y'all may do it this way, or you may not. I know my daddy said in the restaurant, this is the only way to make fries. My Uncle Rodney said, you better not make a fry no other way. But it warrants me to share with y'all. It really does. Like I said, some of y'all may do it this way. I'm going to tend to think this is going to be new for a lot of y'all. I got to peel some potatoes. I get you back over to the stove. Well, actually, we have to start at the sink. I'll see you at the sink. I'm going to peel my potatoes and I'm going to drink my coffee. You know, coffee that's what energizes you. Or tea if you're tea drinkers. But I'm also drinking it in my Deep South Homestead mug. Look at that. Y'all, my daughter designed that. So I get my best friend cup and I get my daughter's design. That's the best of both worlds. All right, I was getting my bowl ready. All I did was peel and rinse 3 russet potatoes. You got to go down. Okay, all I'm going to do is cut this potato. That's all I'm going to do. And you really cut them to your preference of a French fry. You're thinking, okay, where is she going with this? Y'all know I got a twist. All right. And all I'm going to do, that's about the size that we like. Okay? It's just a French fry. I'll throw it in a colander. Okay? Let's get the other ones cut. Y'all see I don't have my glasses on. I guess if I put my glasses on, I could see. But I do okay feeling. Okay. Let's get this done. I'm not going to bore y'all. Then I'll bring you to the secret to making the best French fries. I got to put my glasses on, y'all. Y'all know I'm blind as a bat. I need to get them contacts out of the drawer. But with that left eye, you know, I got that bummed eye on the left side. My contact wants to, like, get hung up. Yes, I know, I got hair flying. Y'all not eating. Just my mother-in-law and I. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to make sure I ain't got hair in it. All right. Give me about 30 seconds. Okay. Here we go. All right, they're sitting in a colander. I just have this bowl here so the water can drain. And all I did was slice them. There again, you cut them to your family's preference. Now, this could be probably put into an air fryer. I don't know. I don't own an air fryer, so I don't know. But all I'm going to do Put it in my hand. That's a teaspoon. And I am going to salt the mess out of these. And then I'm going to turn them over. Get that salt all over them, okay? And that is all that I am going to do while my oil, which I'll be using peanut oil, is heating up. So by the time we pour it in our pot, heat the oil up, 10 minutes, 15, you're not going to rinse these. You're going to let these sit just like this because this salt, and I'm going to show you, it's going to pull all the water out of these fries. Let me raise you up. It's going to pull the water out of these fries, and that's where you're going to get that crispy fry. But like I said, I do like if I'm going to eat a potato, I still want to have a little bit of potato. So no, we're not putting them in water. We're not soaking them. We're not going to double fry. That means where you go in for 2 minutes and you pull out and you let it sit for 5. You put the fries back in the oil. That's double frying. Very good. You can still do it this way. Today, I'm not. I'm just going to fry these. But the key is do not put water on your potato. Put the salt. Let the salt pull the moisture out. That allows you to have a much crispier and even cooked French fry. So, all right, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I promise. Yeah, you can see. All right, the grease is getting hot. I've got it sitting about a number 8. You do not want this grease at a 360 to 370. You don't even really want it at a 350. Mine is going to be hot, but it's not going to be scalding hot. Now, you see these potatoes. They kind of turned a little brown. That's the sugars coming out, the starches. And they're wet, okay? Look at this water, y'all. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that water? That is a lot of water. Matter of fact, I'm going to do something real quick. Let me turn this off. Hang on. You and I are fixing to see something together. Hang on. We're fixing to measure how much water came out of these potatoes. Now, this was 3 mediums, not large russets, okay? 1/3 of a cup out of 3 medium russet potatoes. Crazy. All right, let's get these frying. Let me get you down. Now, I definitely want to use a screen. I did turn it down to a number 6. You notice I'm not dumping them all in at one time, because that can actually cause a backsplash. In other words, your grease will actually roll. Peanut oil is not as bad for that, but you take your other oils, and they are. Now, if you find that your potatoes are a little too moist, I'm just going to dry them off some, because water is still coming out of these things, okay? Well, almost lost that one. All right, now we can go on in. Let's get them all in this pot. I'm working backwards, y'all. You know I'm left-handed and I got y'all on my right side. I got to learn my kitchen. Where's best to put this camera? All right, I was on a 6. I moved it now to a 7. Y'all just love Lippy and her video. Let me turn the vent hood on. And that's all I'm going to do. You see, I've got it at a steady fry. It's not going crazy. It's a steady fry. I'm guessing 7 to 10 minutes. But I'm not going to, leave you hanging. I'll bring you back and let you see, how we like them. Or should I say my mother-in-law, Nanny Joyce. But you got to try this. And you saw, that was a lot of water. And I absorbed a lot more because I had just the colander sitting on the counter instead of, over that bowl. So we're going to fry these up. And yes, I'm going to sprinkle some Miss Lippy swamp mix on them. That's an option. Any Creole, just salt, hey, no salt, it don't matter. You flavor the potato how you like it. I'm gonna flavor mine with some Miss Lippy swamp mix. Look at that plate. Now, we fixing to hit it with a little bit of Miss Lippy swamp mix. Remember, you can use any Creole seasoning, salt, pepper. You could even turn them into truffle fries. It's endless, y'all. I'm loving my little movable tripod. I hope the lighting's good because we don't know if the lighting's going to be good. Okay, this is going to be hot, but I got to get it to Nanny Joyce, so I am going to, I'm going to sample one. Lord, don't call the fire department. Can y'all, I don't know if y'all can hear it. I'm going to burn my fingers for y'all. All right, can y'all hear this? I don't know if you heard it or not heard it. It's hot, but look how pretty. Look at that. I mean, it's cooked through and through. Now that's sauce bon. That's good, y'all. That is a true homemade French fry. Crispy, not oily. Because you don't have that weight of the starch and the sugars. We drained that out. What was it? About 1/3 of a cup. That's just good. So next time you're in a store, bypass the frozen. Get you a bag of potatoes. Well, that's if you can find some potatoes. If you know what I mean. And cook you up some fries. That's just good. All right. I got to feed Nanny Joyce. I don't know. I told y'all I wasn't a fry eater. I don't know. As good as these things are, I might have to put the rice to the side.